Hey, who's that? Hey, check this out. I'm sorry, I just came from the gym. I know I look a mess, and I wanted to sit down and film this, but I'm so annoyed. So I just can't hold my tongue anymore. So check this out. I was on Twitter. Let me pull it up. How are you doing today? And I know, I don't, girl, I'm so annoyed. So Aaliyah J, right, and her boyfriend. You know, I like Aaliyah J. I really do. I've always liked her. Never seen her to be problematic or anything like that. And I'm on Twitter, and there's like a thread going around, right? Same. There's like a thread going around about her and what her boyfriend said in one of their vlogs as far as like women expecting men to do X, Y, and Z. Hey ma. And let me pull it up because oh my god, what people are saying is like oh my god, it's crazy how like women don't expect anything. It's crazy. Hold on one second. Here it is. Listen. Like for those out there who really think she's not. I just like to do things for her because she doesn't ask for anything. Those are the girls that really deserve the most. The ones that don't ask for anything. The ones that ask are annoying, y'all nag too much, and nobody wants to buy you anything because you think you deserve it. Like, how do you keep acting like I'm supposed to buy you all these extravagant things? Like, this, I don't have to do any of that. I do it out of the kindness of my heart because I love you and I want to see you in this stuff. So she was not materialistic. Okay, let's break this down. Okay, obviously Aaliyah J is paid, right? So why would Aaliyah J expect a man like it's almost like all you really need to bring to the table when you're dealing with somebody like Aaliyah J is loyalty, respect, those types of things. Because she already has a bag. But if she didn't have a bag, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be like, come on, look at this girl. Would you really expect this girl to just be walking around like, oh, I don't require anything? Come on. So the thread says, hold up. This is crazy. Okay, somebody tweeted, I don't understand why people were doing the most over this video. First of all, it is his opinion. Okay. Secondly, there is some truth to what he is saying. Okay. Some people are in situations for what they can gain financially and materialistically and not to actually build with someone. Okay, got it. This is what people need to understand. Guys want to have sex with you. Okay? That's point blank and period. Okay? So you are not wrong for expecting a man of means because she said herself that hold up. Let's go to it because she oh my god. Hold on. Okay, so she said bear with me, you guys. Like I have notes and all this stuff, but my mind is everywhere. I'm just coming from the gym, so it's like this has to stop. Okay, laughing my okay. Wait. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, here it is. Okay, this girl on Twitter, she said, "Dear men, please don't listen to this man. Aaliyah J would have never paid this man attention if he didn't show that he would take care of her. She didn't have to ask him for SHIT because he already knew how he had to approach this." I agree with that. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to eliminate people saying that she's a gold digger or she's this way or that way. I don't know if he's trying to have her back for that or I don't know what the situation is. But understand, when you see an Aaliyah J, come on, you know better. And I guess everybody's kind of trying to figure out what's going on because Menelik, he doesn't really say what he does for a living, which he does not have to. So when you are vlogging and you are showing you and your man out at Home Goods, all this different stuff, and you have young followers, all kinds of stuff, you have to understand that people are going to be curious. And I wasn't going to speak on this because honestly, it is not my business. However, when you are displaying these things for the public consumption, you need to understand that people are going to be curious, especially if they know what you do and they know the type of money that you make because you make it very much known, but they have no clue what your man does. It's only natural human process. So, Aaliyah's response to that girl was wet. Since if you would have watched the video, he said, I chose to talk to him who had nothing over all the other men who had on jewelry, and that's what attracted him to me. Your idea of me and us is all wrong, and next time you decide to open your mouth, know all your facts first. Okay. And then somebody said, I think he's speaking on the women that ask for stuff just to be asking, like they provide nothing to a relationship but expect the man to go above and beyond for them. Okay, that I can kind of understand. So Aaliyah was like this. Bees all over this Twitter as thinking he's saying he won't do S for his girl. Y'all need some comprehension classes. Nobody want no begging bum A partner. I've been in a relationship with people who feel entitled and don't want to do ish or bring ish to the table. Every N I was with before Menelik was a big bum. Bees talking a lot of S and really don't know S. Okay, here's the thing. He's an Aries, okay? Been there, done that. They don't really like to come up off of it, okay? And I was in a 50-50 relationship with an Aries. But over time, that did change. But understand, like, the thing about them is that when you're with a man of means, you know, she said herself that Menelik is very well off, right? Regardless of what he does for a living, I do not care. If your man is very well off, what sense would it make for you to be tiptoeing around what you want? What sense would it make for him not to shower you with gifts? What sense would that make? Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know. It's not all about gifts and presents and all that, but understand, like, do y'all understand how mind blown I am? I don't know, maybe, I don't know if he meant, like, the girls that just be like, you know, first date, can you give me a bag? Can you give me some shoes? Like, that is tacky and ghetto. And that's not at all, that's not at all what I mean when I say you gotta, no, that's not even my personality. Let me check out this message. Guys need to be financially well off for their women, duh. Facts, right. Rhoda Vega. Yeah, people are weird. People are so weird. And it's the men that are bums and that I had somebody cuss me straight out, tell me that I wasn't ish, whatever, on that hypergamy video. And it's like, okay, well, like Shira said, you're not the target anyway. So, and then there's men that this conversation is not even a thing because, hold on, mom, this conversation is not even a thing because they know this already. There's men that will say to you, mostly older men that I've seen in my life, they'll say, you know, you better get something from him. Like, you stupid if you don't. And then it's always going to be, you know what I'm saying, it's always going to be two sides. Mom, well, maybe most men need to put their cards on the table in the beginning, period. Period. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you just want a cuddy buddy, say that. If you want to build something with somebody, say that. But it kills me the guys that go after, like, the baddest girls, you know what I'm saying? Hair done, nails done. Do y'all understand how much this stuff costs? Hair, nails, makeup, clothes, acting like a lady, well put together. When I'm out with you, you are well respected because you have a beautiful woman on your arm. It's always going to be guys that feel like you're a gold digger for wanting better. Then you'll have the people who think you're stupid for not asking a man for something. This, when you're dating a guy, right? It's so expensive, and it's not like we do these things for guys. Like I love it. Self care is my thing, you know. But when you do these things and you get a higher caliber of a man, I'm just saying. And then when you're dating, you're supposed to like get somebody that kind of mirrors your father, how your father treats your mother, if it was good, of course. So that's why a lot of times with guys, like they have to ask your father for your hand in marriage. It's because he needs to see, are you going to be able to take care of her, not just zick her down? Like, are you stupid? What y'all talking about? Who doesn't like being showered with gifts? Exactly. Who doesn't like that? And it's not like every single day. It's not like everywhere we go. Oh, I want this. It's not that. And I'm not quite sure why Aaliyah got so mad. Like I said, I am definitely a fan of hers, but when he said what he said in the vlog, I was like, ew. What? I was like, I know sis is not taking care of him. I just know she's not. What's up, Trill Visuals, my dude? I just know she's not. You're an Aries man, right? Tell me your thoughts. Like, it's another thing too. Like, guys, y'all have to be careful with who you're picking and why you're picking her. Understand? Don't get mad at a badass bitch for being a badass bitch. Don't get mad at me for that. You know what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? When you came in here, you know what you was looking for. So if you're out here dating for the sole purpose of hooking up for that night or whatever, Rhoda baby, you're so crazy. I wish I could see your profile picture. I don't feel connected. I always see you come through with the emojis though. I don't know, y'all. Let me get my dry erase board because they had set me off today. And then I should have never got on Twitter, girl, because Twitter is a whole nother animal. Makeup Shayla on here blocking people. This is hilarious. Let me follow you back, girl. Girl, hold on. Girl, yes. Twitter is a mess. I can't even keep up. It's like I gotta get fluent with Twitter because you can really reach people on Twitter, like for real, for real. Let's listen to this again. Those are the girls that really deserve the most. The ones that don't ask for anything. The ones that ask are annoying, that nag too much, and nobody wants to buy you anything because you think you deserve it. I do. What? Hold on a second, guys. Twitter be on go. Oh my gosh, yes. Like Twitter be. Okay, so stole this out of my daughter's room. And Jackie Aina had came through as well with a read. And at first I was gonna title this like, does hypergamy benefit top beauty influencers? Because so triggering. Just look at y'all follow Aaliyah's face. Do y'all like her? That's my Gemini sis. Yeah, right. So you notice her and Dejan broke up. Now I really don't like being in people's business or whatever, but they put it out there. I already knew she was too leveled up for Dejan. She was too leveled up for Dejan the minute she got her ass done. Okay, and it's not about looks or whatever, but there's just a vibe that you can kind of pick up on if you've ever been around affluent men or if you've ever been around bad girls like that. If you, it's just understood. Some things happen. Some things just go without saying, honestly. And thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, so she was too leveled up for him. I know they don't really want to say that, but I watched his video and he was kind of alluding to it, like, you know, fellas, check this out. If you know that you're not in a position to properly care for that woman, should I pull it up? Because he said what needed to be said, and that's a real man. And I told him, you know what? I salute that. For you to be mature enough to say, you know what? This is a boss woman right here. And I know I don't have what it takes right now to properly care for her. Because that's a situation where you know she makes a ton more than he does. And it's not always about that, but understand, women, when you guys get married or whatever, it's understood for you to maintain the same looks, the same whatever weight that you had when you got married. It's understood. Oh, best believe it is. It's not for better or for worse. I don't care what them vows say. Okay? So when you're out here and you gain extra weight, whatever, whatever, and then his eyes start to veer off somewhere else, where's the for better or for worse? When you're out here and you have to get these emergency surgeries and they're cutting up on you and you need someone to take care of you, but he out dipping in something else, where's the better or for worse? I'm not saying that all men do this, but understand, we're humans. So you better keep yourself together. And if you do that, and I don't see why you shouldn't be rewarded. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? You need a provider and a protector. And that's on period. So let me pull up Auntie Jackie. Girl, then they done started dragging Makeup Shayla. I've been wanting to say something about that. A lot of times I'd be scared to talk about certain things because thank you. Thanks, Mom. Because starting out on YouTube, you kind of want to you want to be, see, the thing with me is I know where I want my YouTube career to go. So that's why I steer away from certain topics, because I know it can be perceived as being messy. And I'm not a messy person, but at the end of the day, I'm very opinionated, and some things just need to be said. And I feel like everybody's kind of dancing around it because of who these people are. And that's all fine and dandy. Respect. You know, you're a killer artist or whatever, but understand, I'm not following this same, no, oh, hell no. Hold on. Let me find, what do you get? Oh, y'all dragging Auntie, y'all dragging Makeup Shayla. Oh, good God. Alright, so let's go to, and understand, Aaliyah J is so gorgeous to me, and yes, I stood in that line to see her at BeautyCon. That doesn't change, but this did throw me a little bit. Not to dissect everything that's being said, but I just wanted to give my opinion about it. And it's just like dating men and being with men that can't provide anything for you. And here go Nazanin Kavari. Why are people so concerned about your man's pockets? So effing weird. Y'all got to stop this. This is natural thought process of young girls that are gonna speak and not really have tact about what they're saying. Like, come on. Y'all gotta stop this. Thinking that y'all can't. Bruh, I don't like that. I don't like that. If that's the case, then y'all can't show them because people are going to be curious. Dang it, where did it go? Because Auntie Jackie hopped on that status. Oh, it might be on this one. Hold up. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. I mean, to be honest with you, that's how you really can tell the real from the fake. It's like the men that do for you and that take you on trips and that, you know, make you a priority so much so where it really counts is in their pockets, because that's the closest thing to a man is their pockets. I am so sorry about it. It really is. That man knew he had to, it doesn't matter if he didn't have on jewelry or whatever. Sometimes you don't go for the person that having on jewelry doesn't make you a man of means. It doesn't make you a man of status. Sometimes a man without all that on is the richest man in the room, and that's game. So someone like Aaliyah J, of course she can pick up on that. Come on, guys, you have to understand she's allowed into places where this is just this is not even a topic, okay? What happened to daggone Jackie's thing now? Aaliyah said, laughing my F. I can't cuss on here that much. Laughing my effing A off. Stop this madness. We all know my man is very well off. So we all know your man is very well off. Okay. Excuse me. It's really not up for discussion. He doesn't have social media, so these like you don't count his pocket. Like what you thought you were doing in this tweet. I don't ask for anything either when I'm just dating a guy. Like if we're just going on dates and stuff, I don't ask for anything either, but it's understood. And that's another thing, like men want to jump out here and start dating with the intentions of, do y'all know what dating is? Because it's not just laying up watching Netflix. That doesn't, what does that do? What does that do? Y'all need to understand what dating is in the first place. You need to mature yourself. Because don't nobody want to sit around on your dirty, filthy, piss stained couch. What in the world? I feel like, oh, that's a crumb on my, I'm about to say. Yeah, Ma, like, what is wrong with these people? I think that what he was trying to say was she was demonstrating an unconditional love, so he was given that space to choose. However, which way he can to show. Look, I'm not reading that. It's important for all women to be independent. I agree with that. So when a man comes to the table, he can only show up with loyalty, love, and respect. Pick me, shoe. If he doesn't have that, you'll know on sight, and it won't be masked with gifts instead, but gifts are a plus after the respect. And absolutely, yeah. Loyalty, love, and respect. That is conditional. It's conditional because, like I just told you, the minute you start tipping that scale, he's out of there. He's out of there. Or he's talking to you like trash. So, yeah, understand that, yeah, this is becoming a problem because we have learned how to be so independent. And the reason for that is because of a lack of hypergamy. There's a lack of men that want to do, that understand that they have to do. And there's too many women that are allowing them to slide by with the bare minimum, myself included. Definitely I've been in that position because I didn't have a clear sense of what I expected from a man. I did not understand self-love. I thought that I was lucky to have a man, and that's the wrong answer. Because I learned how to love being alone and not feeling lonely, which put me in a way better position when I did that. That's when I was able to truly sit back and reflect and say, okay, what is it that I need from a man? If you come into my life, what is it that I absolutely need you to do? Because I had gotten to a point where I really didn't need one. Like, I really didn't. And I was doing everything myself. I had got accustomed to it. It was easy. You know, once you get into a groove, and I started to really become obsessed with being alone. Why? Because I don't have to deal with lying, cheating, running around trying to figure out where you're at, busting out your car, busting out your windows, whooping your ass, tearing your apartment up. Oh, comments. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see the Jada Waiter tweet? No. Hold on, girl. What's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-uh. Mm. Girl, Makeup Shayla is about to be out of here. Okay, let's talk about it. Jada Waiter. She is so freaking pretty. Let me see. Wait! No! Wait! Girl! Which one? Which one? Because I'm seeing everybody else tweets. I don't know why these comments keep disappearing. It's about to piss me off. Oh, you know what? And I used to have that mentality too, and to a certain extent, I do. Oh man, cheat. Well, first of all, something about her relationship. First of all, understand that Jada Waiter knows what goes on them tours. Rhoda Vega said, not really what, babe? That all men don't cheat. Jada Waiter knows what goes on them tours. Jada Waiter is in the industry, and I'm sure that even when she's with him, they throw themselves at him still. And when you have that much traffic coming to you, to your shows, whatever, come on, yeah, she knows. And yeah, I kind of like Ari and G Herbo. Oh, you think G Herbo didn't cheat on her? Oh, or you're saying like, yeah, tell me what you're saying. No, he he did cheat. He's a Libra. He needs to stop freaking lying. Mostly, yeah, yeah. Jada is definitely like chilling. She's rocking her designer. She's getting her hair done, her makeup done. Really kind of chilling, probably getting to go wherever she wants. If he's gonna go somewhere, all he probably does is throw her some cash, and hell, I don't know, she could be somewhere crying her eyes out in a jacuzzi for all we know. Um, Especially men with women who throw themselves at them. Yeah, it's like, come on. Even Aisha Curry and Steph Curry. I don't know if you guys know this or not. LeBron too. I'm sorry, y'all. I came from the gym. I'm itchy. I look a mess. LeBron too, like apparently there's some kind of condo out in Canada. Can't remember that they, you know, go to. Have y'all seen the movie The Loft? The Mistress. Yeah, and she's getting paid, okay? She's getting paid. Apparently J. Cole. Oh yeah, girl, he's from where I'm from. Girl, yeah, I heard he had a little sneak baby on the. I don't know. But his wife's so low key. Yeah, they all know. I think it's really much understood in the industry that you're gonna get played, sweetie. The only thing I'm worried about is STDs. Like, ugh. It's much easier for them. Like that could happen with anyone, but it's much easier for them to just, yeah. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. I feel like Bryson Tiller is the exception. Dang, you know what? I used to listen to him on repeat so much. Yeah, some guys don't cheat. It's really like Some guys don't cheat, but you know, you really never know. Like, you really never know. That's why all you can do is just get the bag. Whatever they give you, you need to put it in a different account, so that you always have that cushion. And I don't care how that sounds. Like, that's something I learned a long, long time ago. You always, 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 whatever they give you, put it to the side and, you know, a little bit to the side because it's only right. You have to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? You really have to protect yourself and don't be caught out here looking stupid because the first thing somebody gonna say is you was stupid. That's the first thing somebody gonna say is you was stupid. I heard that David Beckham cheats for sure. What? Apparently with a school teacher. Girl, I did not know that. I stopped watching certain people. Yeah, but I had this guy. Excuse me. First of all, David Beckham is hot. A lot of these women get to the point where it's like, I don't care. Like, I don't even care. Apparently, it's known in the British elite circle. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, when you're in a relationship with a man of means like that, look at Tiny. Girl, what you're not gonna do is publicly drag me like that. That's, girl. And T.I. said it himself. He was like, Tiny don't care if I cheat. She just care if it's in the media. I think I saw him say that somewhere. T.I. has a whole side chick. Right, like, come on, he's a Libra. Come on now. He's a Libra. And that's why that's another reason why you want to secure the bag because it hurts a little bit less, honestly, when you secure the bag. They all probably live in different houses. Some of these women are professional, like side chicks. Like they get an allowance, because they just don't want to deal with any guys, and that's how they pay their bills. And it is what it is. Look at Lonnie Blair. She was stupid though. She was real dumb. Yeah. Let me see if I had any other notes on this, because this stuff had me so mad. I was so mad. I was like, why can't guys understand this? It's like, oh, because those are the broke ones. But Aaliyah J's man is not broke. So I'm really considering that what he said was taken out of context. It had to be, because there's no way in this God's green earth that you thought you was about to pull up on Aaliyah J like, you want to go to McDonald's? Huh? This woman is a whole millionaire. Are you dumb? Like, yeah, you can go sometimes, like, if we're going to grab something real quick, but please, like, that's disrespectful, okay? How a man treats you, what he does for you, it just symbolizes how much he cares about you, like, period. Like, really, you think you want, oh my god, why can't he understand this? Why can't they understand? Why am I so stressed out about it? Ah, I hope she don't come over here with that rah-rah. Aaliyah, I fucks with you heavy, girl. It's just probably something that was taken out of context, and I have to explain it. I've heard that in LA, especially Beverly Hills, the rich men are obsessed with black women, especially the Beverly Wilshire. White men do have a fetish for black women. Let me show you this. Let me show you this that I I saw this earlier. Nobody. White man. Loving the hair. Yeah, it's weird. And that's why you gotta secure the bag. Because all they wanna do is they wanna fuck on you. Like, sorry. That's all they wanna do. They see that big fat ass and they like, I wonder what that be like. And that's what it is. They do have a fetish. Um, Not all, but some of them really wanna know what it's like. So, you know, you gotta get that shmoney. Then I had guys. Let me just go to my hypergamy video and read y'all some of the comments. Some of them I had to delete. Child, wig lifting. Some of them I had to delete just because I found myself going back and forth with people, and I gotta protect my energy at all times. Um, Oh, y'all didn't like my Travis Scott video. 5 thumbs down. Okay. All right. So if you are uneducated, jobless, on welfare, trailer trash, and can't bring anything to the table, bye. Never been on welfare. Currently, I am jobless because I decided to leave that hellhole to pursue my dreams. Bum. Trailer trash? Sweetie. No. Uneducated? False. So, this fool said I had no education. Whew. There was another person, I had to delete him, but he was being so rude, and he was like, oh, somebody said how much you selling it for. And I just laughed because it's not about prostitution. It's about, you're not gonna waste my time. And what do you do? What do you do when you go to work? You exchange time for money, idiot. The thing is, John Burnett, hold on. And you know what community that this is really prevalent in, so I don't even need to say that. I really don't even need to say that. It's really freaking sad. It's like, I wonder, do men sit at home and raise their sons and say, now when you get out here and you meet these girls, you make sure you hit as many as you can. Don't pay for nothing. Huh? Which I need to do, like in Africa, hypergamy is normal. Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Here, we're like struggling to get a date. Like, are you dumb? The men are taught to provide. Absolutely. And this is, like I said, this is not something that we just came up with out the clear blue sky. The problem is, the thing that got them excited is that we became all independent and whatever. And so now they think that they can just use us and build themselves up. Absolutely not. Actually, you have it, you got to flip it and reverse it, because that's not how it goes. Just because you're very independent, if anything, that should show them, like, I absolutely don't need you. So when you come in here, you better be bringing something. And that's really what it's about. Because I was so independent before I met the guy that I'm with now. So independent to the point where I told him, look, you got to really be bringing something substantial up in here. Show me something I've never seen before. Like something, because I've been doing this by myself. So you got to prove to me that I need you up in here because it's a choice. Yeah. It's wild. Like this guy was like, you know, he was basically, talking trash on the video or whatever, and then basically trying to tell me like I've never done anything in my life, X, Y, and Z. I went to war at the age of, let's see, how old was I in 2007? I went to war, I don't even know. I went to war early 20s. I went to war in 2007. So I'm very prideful about that because that's a choice that I made to defend my country. And anything could have happened. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact that there were like, we were under attack every single day, it's just something that you can't really tell me nothing at this point because I've given the ultimate sacrifice at this point. I didn't die, but I could have. And I did that for you all. And so it's not like y'all owe me shit, no, but it's a common mutual respect amongst humans. You're not going to come over here and say X, Y, and Z to me and act like I've never done anything in my life, huh? So I was like, you really should watch how you speak to me, you know what I'm saying? As a veteran, you disrespected me in many different ways. And, he was like, oh, Battle, you're no veteran, you're no this, you're no that, you're simply a paper pusher that went overseas, and your base probably had a hair salon and a Burger King and X, Y, and Z. I'm like, oh my god, okay, classic jarhead. It's like, bruh, by the time I did go overseas, yes, did we have a restaurant on our base? We had the DFAC. No, that was ballroom. No, you had to go elsewhere to get all that stuff, and you weren't really allowed to just go out. I'm just gonna go to ballroom today. You had to know who's who, ride with them on a convoy. Like, girl, it's not. Understand? It's not okay. And that really pissed me off because he has no idea how many times I went outside the wire. Hello, mom. This is Deja. Hey, baby. I didn't know you were back already. I'm about to come over there then. He had no idea how many times I went outside that gate. He had no idea what I was leaving behind here. He had no idea what actually happened to me downrange, which is why I'm kind of like, you understand what I'm saying? Because I haven't told that story yet. And so it's like, bruh, so you're just going to come over here and force your opinions on me. So you came in this video to force. It's annoying when people who you don't know judge you. Yeah, it's annoying. And I was like, so when he threw that whole Battle, I don't know if you guys are not military affiliated, but we call each other Battle when it's somebody that served as well or whatever. He was like, yeah, I'm your Battle, blah blah blah. And I was like, huh? First of all, understand that the job that I did over there is absolutely crucial because I had to get supplies out to other soldiers that needed to kill the enemy. Hello. It's like, don't minimize what I did. Like, that sucks. Like, to have somebody else who supposedly is a veteran minimize you as a veteran and tell you, oh yeah, and your PTSD, you just got that to get a check. Are you stupid? I would be an idiot not to take the benefits that I worked for. And you're an idiot if you don't. So that really just was like, you know what, let me just. And then he told me I need to exercise some discipline and stop responding to him like, bitch, get off my yo, y'all don't. Oh, I'm sorry, Nasia, get off here, girl. All right, well, I guess that's my cue. Thank you guys so much for sitting here and listening to me blabble. And if you guys like the live videos, let me know because I'll do those more or whatever. Because when I have something on my heart, I really don't want to sit down and do my makeup and make sure I look perfect to tell you guys. Like, I do want to look good for you guys, of course, and present myself professionally. But sometimes I just have something on my mind and I just have to get it off. And I hope that Aaliyah J, if she should ever run across this video, you don't take it the wrong way, but I'm just providing my point of view from, my stance on it and what could have been perceived from what your boyfriend said or whatever, and not to pick it apart. But this is really about me wanting to let young black girls know, and young women, period, and men who are interested in learning how to be a real man, let them know what's up. So thank you guys so much for coming in here and watching, especially Rhoda Vega, my mom, my daughter came in here. Let's see, Trill Visuals, that's my dog. He does my intros. Y'all check him out. He's bomb. He's on Twitter as well. And I really, really enjoyed talking to you. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Yeah, guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.